How's it going? I'm Justin Clark. I'm the Global Design Engineer of Snowboards here at K2 Snowboarding, and today we are talking about the 2023 Special Effects. So the Special Effects is one of the most unique boards that we have in the line. It is a purebred powder board. So getting into a little bit of the shape, what makes this thing so amazing, it's got a super directional shape with this nice long exaggerated nose, 20 millimeters of taper with a nice short stubby swallowtail. This thing is made to float in the deepest snow that you can find. I developed this board going to Japan, riding super tight trees over there, and really wanting something that can float in the deepest snow in the entire world and keep that agility. And so that's the whole design is kind of based around that style of riding. Getting into a little bit of the design here, we have our 3D base contour, and this is an 8mm spoon nose, which really makes the board come to life when you're riding in powder. That spoon nose is going to help the board flow from edge to edge really effortlessly for how wide this board is. And when we're talking about sizing of this board, this is what we consider a high volume shift board. So you're going to want to downsize about 6 to 10 centimeters in a board like this. So, I ride anywhere between a 159 and a 162, and I ride the 152 in this board. And that's plenty of board for me. I don't need anything bigger because it has such a wide waist width. Getting into a little bit of the tech of the board, it's got our ICG10 biax glass. So biax glass keeps the board torsionally soft so you can still steer it with your feet. It doesn't feel overly wide. While it has 10 tip-to-tail carbon stringers to add that extra pop and snap and liveliness to the board overall. This is a unisex board, so it goes from size 140 all the way up to size 152. So just, pretty much anyone can get on this thing and have an absolute blast. The side cut on here is actually a really, really deep, aggressive side cut. So for more like slow to medium speed carving, it's an absolute amazing board to carve on. Definitely a lot of fun. Would highly recommend going to rip some groomers on it. So it's more than just a powder board. You'll have a blast ripping groomers on it. Getting into the camber profile here, it is our directional rocker profile. So it's going to be flat camber from just outside the insert packs in the nose all the way through to the tail with a nice mellow early rise in the nose. So that's going to just make it so it's really predictable, easy to float. You're not having to fight any camber when you're ripping through POW, wanting to make some tight little turns. And then as well, it's got our Bambooyah Core. So that's a core with a 5-year warranty against breakage. It's really damp, so when you're carving, it's going to be a nice smooth board. Doesn't have a lot of chatter throughout it. But yeah, overall, people absolutely love the Special Effects. It's a super fun board. Having that 3D base in the nose there, kind of puts it in a league of its own. It's, definitely a lot of fun. So if you've got any more questions about it, head to an authorized K2 dealer or go to k2snow.com.